Welcome. Come on in, Isaiah. Why don't you have a seat over here? Why don't you have a seat? I'm Chris Hansen. This is. I read here that you're here to meet with Caitlin, and you brought some wine coolers. You brought some.
I came from man's hutch.
I got the gamer ones, but I tested. I listened to videos of people, and I was like, damn, that's actually really good for like a fucking mini mic. Mm-hmm. We finally got microphones.
No, for real.
We're recording now, and we finally got microphones. The audio quality is better now. You can actually listen to us and shit.
No, for real. It's bearable. It's no longer speaking into a cardboard box.
It's no longer, dude. The fucking the cup and the string between it. When you're like, go to the other side of the room, yo. And then you try that shit. Like, that's how our audio was.
No, for real.
Our apologies.
But now we're funded by Israel. We did mention Israel enough times.
Mossad. Well, actually, stop lying to the viewers, bro. We sold out, and we actually have a course now for all you chud cells.
True.
If you want to buy a course on how to become a man, there's a link in the description. It's only $2,000 a month. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, can you put a price tag on becoming a man?
Right.
Like, we're literally teaching you, like, we're spoon feeding you, like hand to mouth.
Bro, because it's like, I know you're fatherless. Yes, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Fatherless, bitchless, motionless, moneyless, on like fucking mattress on the floor of mother's basement. No job applications.
Not a single one. Fuck job applications. Resume. You don't even know how to write. Fuck a cover letter.
You're like, what's Indeed? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, have you tried Indeed? You're like, what is that, bro?
What's the other one? The fucking LinkedIn, bro.
LinkedIn.
Fuck LinkedIn, bro.
ZipRecruiter.
ZipRecruiter as well.
Pay us.
But I mean, I was gonna say, like, we're just wasting our time because you guys don't know what the fuck we're talking about, man.
Facts. But today I coined the term. We need to like reach out to Britannica, and put make it official, the date and everything. Chud cell.
Chud cell, man.
And I mean, you already know it. Do I need to explain what this means? Chud and an incel. They're like the same. It's synonymous, but
it's levels of brain rot, but also accurate. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful description.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? And the chud epidemic is real. Okay, there's a lot of chuds, and my theorem. That's why I'm wearing this. This is why I'm wearing this
tonight. Had to get serious today.
Because I'm proposing a theorem on chud cells. Okay, and I think chud cells. What happens is, you're a 2 out of 10, and you DM Megan Fox, and you're like, why isn't she responding to me? Why doesn't she love me back? Why am I not sleeping with Megan Fox tonight? And then you're like, wow, I hate women. I hate Megan Fox. Die, kill Megan Fox, right? Mm-hmm. And then too, because you can't get pussy, you tried this like reverse psychology thing where you're like, oh, I would never fuck like Scarlett Johansson, or I would never
like
fuck
SZA, some shit.
Yeah, like, oh, SZA's so ugly.
Come on.
A real thing I've heard, by the way, in a group chat.
That deserves to get a backhand. You know what I'm saying?
Like if that was in person, I'd slap the skin off of somebody for SZA. Are you kidding me? Like, bro,
I do much more. They disappear. I'm sorry.
It's like SZA might hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to beat the shit out of you. She might hear what you just said, and I cannot let that shit slide. Are you fucking kidding me?
And if SZA did hear, I would be like on my knees. I'd be like, please. You know,
SZA would have to hear me crashing out over that.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got to show out for SZA. Happily married with 3 kids, by the way. But
that's the funny part. Gorshi. SZA. But yeah, no, chud cells, man. They really do exist.
Chud cells are real. It's a real epidemic. It's actually scary. And I mean,
what got us talking about this earlier as well? It was some topic where it was like, I feel like somebody had just the fucking septum ring piercing.
Yes, septum ring theory. So I brought up how, like, every time I'm on Facebook and I see comments where somebody's like, septum ring theory, it's always like some fat fucking neckbeard, like, who works in like construction down in like fucking, East Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I think what we really need to talk about is fucking Walmart trucker hat covering your bald spot theory. That's what we really need to talk about. Like, we need to talk about neckbeard chud cell with that fucking hat. You know what I'm saying? Like the archetype, man. Fat white guy is like anti-women, anti probably a lot of other things too. Mm-hmm. But where's the, like, talks shit about a woman with a septum ring. Which he's never pulled a single bitch with a septum ring. Let's be so fucking for real. Has never pulled a girl with a septum ring. And wears a fucking hat every day because he thinks you don't know he's bald. And everybody knows he's bald. Nobody's like, oh, like he has hair. No, dude. They know that hairline goes all the way to the back of your fucking head. Like nobody is fooled by it, but they still wear that fucking hat like they're fooling you. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And like the crazy part is like, you know, if they, the reason they don't get any, I actually want to keep it PG. I don't want to, you know what I mean? But the reason why they're not successful with women is because as soon as they take their hat off, right? It's just like, it's fucking blinding. Like this, the power of the sun just hits your eyes, you know? And imagine, right? Like you're out at like a Walmart. Well, I guess, do Walmarts exist in Arkansas? I don't know. I don't even know if Arkansas
Walmarts
exists.
exist everywhere.
That's true, actually.
Rich, poor, there's a Walmart.
The moon.
Yeah,
Saturn. Soon, yeah.
Soon, bro.
But you know, you're at a Walmart. You're a lady, you know what I'm saying? Or you already are a lady. You walk through the Walmart. This dude, he's fat. He's got, I don't know, Cheeto dust behind his ears. He
on his beard.
on his beard,
his neck
for real.
beard as well.
His neck beard. He smells like booty dick, but no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Just straight ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "Howdy, my lady." Takes off the fucking hat, bro. Those overhead lights in Walmart. You're just
I can't see. It's like a sunny fucking summer day. You're like
It's like you just got raided by the Mossad. Okay.
Except when you said he takes his hat off and it's like except he opens his mouth and he speaks and the lady's like You know what I'm saying? Because like whatever's coming out of like dude bro's mouth is not going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just completely irrelevant. And that's the funny part about like the septum ring theory, because it's like it's people typically who just don't know what they're talking about, have never like been in the same vicinity.
No experience with the shot is.
No experience, such as I. Some would call me an alpha wolf.
The pickup master.
But have absolutely no experience, just human experience in general. Mm-hmm. Haven't gone outside, haven't left their mom's basement, has not applied to a single job application, let alone make a single dollar in their life. It's crazy. I don't know how they live in a fucking trailer park and live in their mom's basement. That's the crazy part. How are you in a basement in a trailer? It don't even make sense, man. You're pulling astronomical levels of holes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, that's fucking... You said it. It's true.
But the crazy part is like, I don't know. I never understand the whole just hating on women thing, because it's like, I don't know, it's 50% of the population. Doesn't really make much sense. And usually people are very judgmental. I mean, we've given this take about body count before, but to hold on. Get the blazer back on, bro. To expound upon that idea real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
The thing is, right, I made this point before where it's like, okay, let's say you take Jessica, you know what I'm saying? Has a body count of 50. Right? You multiply that by 70 million, right? 70 million Jessicas in the world. Who's not getting laid? Still chud cell, of course.
The chud cell.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally,
But
one answer.
From a
Simple.
From a probability level, it's like you're more likely. You know what I mean? This is like level 1. This is like basic. I don't know, 2 + 2 = 4 level of reasoning. But then you can kind of like take it up a step. You could take it to like a, I don't know, real meaning and purpose, and you know, women are just people, human beings in this world. I know that's a crazy concept, but hey, man.
The average chud cell viewer.
No, for real.
The average chud is gonna be like, they're lying. They're fucking like, they're performative, dude. It's like
Yo, for real, actually.
It's like, oh, these guys like women, dude. Fucking performative, dude. These fucking guys, dude. They don't even believe that. It's like, you know what I mean?
No, actually. And the crazy part is, I was about to be like, they're fucking like gay, dude, but like I am. So, hey. Like bi, of course, but like.
And I'm just full on gay.
No, for real.
I'm just straight up gay.
His wife and 3 kids don't know about it yet, but it'll be airing.
They'll find out in about 10, 15 years.
No, for real.
When I come out. Officially. You know, you gotta have like a kid or two before you realize you're gay.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Divorce, you know.
Mm-hmm. Midlife crisis. Gamble all your life savings away.
Kids, you know, start using pills.
Mm-hmm.
Fentanyl.
Fent.
Lose 1 or 2, you know.
Yeah.
It's just American values.
Mm. God bless America.
That should be a Hallmark movie, you know? Instead of like, you know, they meet at a market and talk, just like, you know, like divorce, strain, like the kid's stressed, like the kid's grades start going down. He starts hanging out with the wrong kids. He's smoking cigarettes and he's smoking weed. Then, you know, he's like drinking and his friend's like, you want some pills? He takes the pills. Next thing you know, he's like stealing grandma's jewelry and selling it, you know, precious heirlooms to get more pills. Then, you know, pills. He runs out of money. He has to move to what's cheaper, so he starts doing Fent bumps. You know, and by bumps I mean just taps. You know, it's like a Fent tap. You know, put a little powder and tap. But you know, so he starts up into Fent, and then you know, next thing you know,
it's barbecue chicken from there.
he you know goes into a Fent lean he doesn't come back from, and then you know, and then at the end of the movie maybe the mom meets a new boyfriend. You know, Hallmark. The mom meets a new guy at the market, and you know, second chance.
See, once this episode streams, I think we're gonna get like 70 million views because that's like half of the U.S. population. Nah, actually like 70%. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
We need to get the guy who wrote Euphoria in on this. You know what I'm saying?
Joey's a freaky ass.
We need to get that dude in. I don't know if Noah. I heard this from Noah. I don't know if he recycled this joke to me or if he came up with this, but he said this shit and it cracked me the fuck up. He said it was very impressive how the director of you know, or the guy who wrote Euphoria single-handedly wrote Euphoria, and then what was that other show too? The one that was popular. But he was saying how it was impressive how he single-handedly wrote both because he had his, you know, his dick in his other hand, and I was like, it's fucking true. It's like,
and the crazy part is he's writing teens, man. Like people in high school.
I know it's like bro could have went with college, would have been. I mean, nothing is really believable too because it goes from like, you know. It's like you're telling me some high schoolers have like an AK-47, you know, and like all this kind of like random shit. Like, but, you know, if he had done college, it would have been a little bit more believable. But why high schoolers, bro? Because now it's like underage. Now it's like, man, you could have just had them in college age. Like, why do you have to make it a whole? You had to make it a whole thing, bro.
And then you had to do like a whole plot line following a groomer and a femboy or like a transgender woman. You know,
femboy.
What I mean? Yeah, Jules.
No, Jules is all woman. All woman to me.
No, now it's Hunter Schafer though. So that's why I say femboy. Yeah. I'm not quite sure.
I'm just playing.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm canceled, bro. I'm cooked.
I don't know what they them. I don't know. We'll just go with they.
We'll go. Yeah. A whole. They.
But
them.
I'll say in Euphoria.
Jules
was all her.
Oh yeah.
Jules was all her, baby girl. No, but yeah,
True.
with the groomer, it's like,
Bad.
bro, see, like if they were in college, it would have just been like a dude who's in the closet fucking a young person. High school, now it's a pedophile. Like, come on now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know, this dude, what was the other show? Because I can't even remember the name of the other show bro had. But that one was, didn't he do the one with the fucking, with The Weeknd where he's Mr. Rapist?
I don't know if I watched that.
Was he the same director as that one? I think it was, but this dude has like some rape fantasy shit going on because it's like, and yeah, it's like we were talking about Drill Dough, American Horror Story. What these directors, it's like, bro, come up with like, you know when there's like a shock factor, like you don't have like a good story, you don't have like a good plot, so you just do some shit like, oh, we'll just have somebody get cut in half for like, you know, for like shock factor. It's like they do that with Grape.
No, for real.
It's like it's unnecessary, bro.
It's the movie equivalent of saying the N-word. You know what I mean, for comedic value. You know those edgy motherfuckers back in 2012 Xbox lobbies. You know what I mean, who just say like hard.
Police helicopters.
Bro, they heard me say the N-word. They heard me refer to Hunter Schafer.
Oh my God.
In the wrong.
Bro, I found out. So do you know Milli Vanilli?
No.
All right, so Milli.
Wait, yes. What am I talking about? Continue. Sorry.
Milli Vanilli, but this is really real life. Oh my God, Juice WRLD. Oh my God. But Milli Vanilli. I found out some shit that fucking blew my mind. So you know how they like the story of them?
No.
So they I think they were twins. If they weren't twins, they were brothers. But two like models and dancers. They were like good dancers and everything. They weren't real singers. They would lip sync to somebody else singing. It wasn't them. So because lip syncing is common, but it's like your own music. It wasn't their music. There was like a different singer. They were just like the face of the group. They got really popular. Won a Grammy. It was like Best New Artist. In Bristol, Connecticut, at Lake Compounds, they're playing live, supposedly, and their track starts repeating like the same line, and they just run off stage. And then people found out, they're like, okay, they're lip syncing. They found out that they're not the real singers.
Oh my God.
But you know what's crazy though? Is Milli Vanilli outlasted the Confederacy. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. The Confederacy lasted like four and something years. Milli
Yeah.
Vanilli lasted longer.
Hey,
It's an actual fact. You can
Hey.
check it.
it's yo for real.
Check these. But they got away. Think about this. They got away with doing live shows where it wasn't even their music, bro. Like imagine you and me like up on stage like, you know, lip syncing and shit.
Yeah.
We're like, and it's not even us. Like imagine doing that for years and getting away with it. Like getting away with that shit.
That's fucking blasphemy.
Like goddamn, bro.
And nobody know. What about the original person who did the music? Where they weren't on board with that?
No,
at
no,
all?
they were.
Okay.
And I
alright.
think it was like, so, you know, they would do this thing where they take somebody who's not attractive and then put a face to it and then have their music. I'm dead serious. Like with women, they did it to a lot of women where it's like, they would put like, you know, like let's say the singer is like a, you know, plus sized woman and like, you know, and isn't higher on the beauty scale.
Isn't on the conventional attraction level
Exactly.
of society.
Unconventionally attractive female. No, but,
Yes.
But so, you know, you have somebody like that, and then they would take like a model and put her on the cover. So people think like, oh, you know, I'm listening like so-and-so. And it's like, it's a model for the picture. You know what I'm saying? But so basically they take some singers that aren't as marketable. They put a face on it where it's these two attractive guys, and the girls are like feigning for them. And then it turns out that they're not really doing it. And they had like, you know, they got in trouble. They had to return the Grammy. Everybody hated on them. They got like death threats. One of them, like, they believe he killed himself.
Death threats.
One of them,
something.
they believe he killed himself because he OD'd. But yeah, and also what's kind of funny is so they tried to, obviously not about the one dying. That's actually very unfortunate that the one guy OD'd. I
was gonna say like, if I know that there's fandoms that are serious, but if you take shit that seriously, you should probably go the route the artist did. Potentially in a video game, and
In
I'm
GTA RP.
in GTA RP, and go down the average American pipeline of doing Fent and stuff.
But they were super German, and so after they got busted, they tried to learn how to sing, and like they
Did not.
couldn't do it. Yeah, didn't work well. They tried to like I think come back like actually singing the songs. Didn't work because their songs are good too. Like actually, if you like listen to the shit, it's like it's good.
Yeah.
But you know, just it wasn't them, and that killed the band. Totally killed
Yeah.
them.
I guess. Is it that serious? I understand the outrage, but at the same time, most bands' music is kind of performance. You know what I mean? They're actually the true performative males or females. You know what I mean? No, but seriously, it's like there's some sort of performance going on. They're not like showing their. It's actually like parasocial to be making death threats to people. And if y'all make death threats to me in the future, I'm going to take that as a threat to my life, and I'm gonna call the Mossad themselves, Benjamin Netanyahu, the wrath of
Just
Benjamin.
know I have 24-hour security. Mossad trained to
Mossad's
kill.
trained CIA operatives, okay,
Mm-hmm.
to come to your door, abandoned houses where the tape at, pool stick all up in your ass. Tell them take that.
Listen, my security is Ray and Raekwon. They just got off a 25-year bid. They will literally shoot you for $50,000. They do not care. They will do that shit standing on their head. You do not understand. I got guys that have nothing to lose on my team. I have guys on my team that will genuinely kill you for perceived disrespect. It doesn't even have to be, you don't even have to really do it.
And even if we didn't have the money to pay for the lawyers, we would just for the love of it. You know what I'm
In
saying?
the words of Lil Durk, tell him slide for nothing.
The average 14-year-old boy in Alabama.
The average fucking 15 to 17, no, 15 to like 25-year-old in Chicago, in the south side of Chicago.
Oh man.
Dude, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I feel like No Auto Dirk made people like become fucking hitters. Like, I'm not even kidding. That song goes so hard.
It
I feel like you
does.
got to go shoot somebody after you listen to that song.
No,
Like
for
you
real.
You got to ride around a minivan late at night looking to fucking kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you could be the whitest kid from fucking Indiana. You know what I'm saying? You could be the whitest kid from the whitest suburbs. You could be super rich. And that song will make you want to fucking kill your ops.
No, for
Like,
real.
You don't even have ops.
I have no enemies ass motherfucker pulling out a AA12 with a switch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But for real, it's like, dude, I feel like if that song didn't drop, there would have been less deaths in Chicago. If drill wasn't a thing, I mean, also because literally disrespecting your ops in a song, of course, is going to increase violence. So it's like,
New op
it's like,
back in the air. Is it gas or what?
but I mean, come on, that song goes incredibly hard. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's like we wouldn't know about all these Chiracians, but also a lot of them would probably still be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Depends, you know. On some of them, I think they were just legitimate crash outs where it's like somebody was going to shoot their ass eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like King Von. Bro's a legitimate crash out. I don't think Bro was going to live the rest of his life. He was running up on people, swinging, shooting, going crazy.
Crash dummy, man.
In Alabama too, like Georgia or Atlanta. Sorry, not Alabama. What the fuck am I saying? I mean Atlanta, Georgia.
He would do it in Alabama though.
In Georgia, all you like, bro, you fill out a piece of paperwork that says I want a gun. And you hand in, then you can go buy a gun. I'm not even kidding you, bro. It's literally you fill out a form at like I think the local PD, and then they're like, "All right, buddy," and then you just go buy your pistol. And that's for pistols too. I don't know, rifles you can probably just go buy a rifle, but for a pistol you sign up for. I want a pistol, and they're like, "All right, buddy, it all works out in the wash."
The worst state is Utah, but I mean, it's also the best state. Cause
Yeah, I was about to say the best state. I can own a machine gun. You don't even need anything. You need a fucking state ID. You walk in there with your Utah state ID and you can buy a fucking machine gun. It's like I want to buy a house there just to put that as my fucking legal address and own a machine gun.
No, for real. Like one of those old classic Tommy guns as well. Shit, they don't even make this
because
shit
it has to be
anymore.
pre-84, I believe. And it's like the thing is too. It's like I'm not a doomsday prepper. I don't think I need a machine gun for any reason other than the fucking machine gun. You know what I'm saying?
Sick as hell.
I need that shit just to shoot it at the range. Like I don't have no enemies. I don't think the cartel is coming after me. I just want to shoot a machine gun. That shit would be lit.
No, for real.
Imagine owning a Tommy gun. Also, too, like real shit. So Tommy guns, like the real ones that they would use. Well, no. Sorry, Tommy guns and Tommy gun. I think I'm getting it mixed up. Not Tommy guns. The ones that they used in World War II that look kind of like Tommy guns. That rifle, those are 45. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, bro, 45 caliber has some kick to it. Imagine that full auto.
Bro, that's fucking
Like,
insane.
that shit,
Yo, for real.
hit a couple of birds, you know what I mean? Like,
Hit yourself by accident.
yeah,
You know, like.
friendly fire, you know what I'm saying? You fall backwards, shooting everybody behind you and shit. Like, goddamn.
That's why they called it no man's land, man. Ain't no man. Not
That's why they
shooting
made
himself.
trenches, because you had to get below that shit in case somebody in front of you lost control and shit. You know how motherfuckers, like, you ever see somebody, like, they try to ride a dirt bike and they just lose control, but they hold on to that thing?
Yeah.
It's like, all you gotta do is let go. It's like
Yeah.
you're grabbing the gas and you're throttling it. It's like, let go, or grab the brake. But these people ain't that smart. But it's like, instead, they sit on it, and they go fucking flying into a bush or something. It's like that's how probably some people are with guns. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let go, like, start spinning around and shit. You gotta tackle somebody.
You hear an American eagle in the background. It's like,
An American eagle. Remember when I genuinely
Kirk
said that
genuinely.
shit? I actually said that. I said an American eagle. I saw
Bro, it's
two
real,
bald
man.
eagles, and I said American eagle, and I said America's healing, because this was right after Trump got elected. I said America's healing because there's now two American eagles.
two of them, man.
And maybe I was channeling into like some kind of like Trumpy intelligence there. Like maybe it was like working on me, like something in the vaccine
Yeah,
was
yeah.
to like make men submissive. You know what I mean? Submissive to Trump, like more docile, and they're like,
Cognitively breedable.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like legitimately, like, you know, I believed it. No, I'm kidding. Yo, I was on Instagram. I re-downloaded Instagram within the past like 3 months. I saw on somebody's shit, this dude is like, oh, he's like, this is what, I don't fuck with ICE. He's like, he's like, I'm not like he literally goes like, I'm not fucking submissive, bro. He's like, I'm not going to get dominated by the state. He goes, but this is also why I didn't fuck with vaccines. He's like, all these submissive ass men. And I'm like, low IQ ass take. Like, oh my God. Fucking like, I don't believe in science.
No, oh my God, dude. I don't understand conspiracy theories in general. Because it's like, bro, I mean, we were having this conversation before, but like, the world's bad. You know what I mean? There's like simple stuff. And also, things against science. Like,
Dude, people don't believe in science anymore. It's like the polio vaccine came out, and people were jumping up and down and clapping because they were like, oh my God, I no longer am at risk of getting fucking paralyzed and dying. Now a fucking vaccine kills fucking millions of Americans. And then a vaccine comes out and people are like,
I ain't taking that. I'm careful what I put in my body.
No,
smoking
for
their
real.
fucking cigarette,
They're
drinking
like,
drinking like a Monster Energy drink. It's like, yeah, buddy,
okay, buddy.
drink that Coca-Cola.
No, for real.
Smoke your fucking Newport cigarette.
Smoke your Black and Mild.
Smoke your black.
With-
Smoke
with-
your
with-
Camel.
No, for your
And tell me how
Camel.
you care about your body, bro. You're really careful with what you put in it.
Your Marlboro Reds. No,
Marlboro
Blacks.
Marb.
Marbs.
What? Like a black.
Yeah, they wouldn't be smoking that.
Mhm.
Not that side.
We're smoking Marb Golds. We're smoking Marb Reds. We're smoking Marb Blacks. We're actually smoking any Marbs that come our
All
way.
Marbs, man. All
I've actually
shit.
never smoked a cigarette in my life, though. If you take into Newton's law, drunk cigs don't
Drunk
count.
cigs do not count.
Mhm.
And that's a fact, man. That's like the one scene in Jujutsu Kaisen where Gojo just creates, he unlocks, man, I can't even remember what it's called, Hollow Purple. You know what I mean? He busts it out the first time. Yeah.
Energy.
Yo, damn. No, for real. He's floating in the air. He's like, you mix the cig with alcohol, combine it into imaginary mass to make drunk cig. I feel like that was
Well, drunk cigs exist out of time and space.
true. I was gonna say, like, I'm not a big God believer, but that gets really close, man. You know what I mean? Once you hand me a cig while I'm drunk, who could tell me with a straight face that God didn't make that shit? You know what I mean?
But dude, it's like, it's a beautiful thing. Thankfully, I haven't touched a cig in a long time. But the thing is, though, it is true. Like Newton's law, cigarettes exist. Like drunk cigs exist out of time and space.
Just saying.
Because if you can't remember it, perception is your reality. It didn't really happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's no effect on your lungs afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
This is all scientifically based, and I can back it up. You just gotta
Absolutely.
DM me, bro. Sources me.
Listen, this is what the Blobcast is here for, man. We're telling you, grab your cigs, grab your alcohol, man.
Grab your alcohol first.
No, for real.
Grab your alcohol first. Then Marb Reds.
Mm.
Actually, no. Fuck all that. If you're gonna have a drunk cig, you might as well have the best experience you can have. Because why are you gonna smoke some cigarette that tastes like shit and makes your mouth taste like shit for a fucking year straight? You need to get you some American spirits, the blue kind, that are only fucking like water and tobacco. And you need to smoke that shit because you need to treat your body like a temple. And if you're gonna have a drunk cig, you might as well do it the right way.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. Make sure you avoid those vaccines while you're at it too, man.
Be careful what you put in your body. That's why I only smoke American spirits. We're gonna see. This is gonna be our first sponsorship. We're gonna have a case of them,
No, for real.
and then we're just gonna start smoking them because we're bored. And then we're gonna end up like actually addicted.
I'm stepping outside for a cig.
Your blinds are just gonna turn into American Spirit empty carts. No, full carts, actually, because they're just gonna be dangling down and stuff. And every single episode, you're just gonna see one removed. So from here to here, we're just gonna have American
One,
fucking
dude?
Spirit.
One.
Ooh,
We've
you're
seen
right.
like 3.
True. Honestly, we probably wouldn't last a week.
The skip between each episode and shit. Like it'd be like quarters missing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Actually, by the next episode, they would just be empty.
dude, I keep a secret stash of American spirits, just in case Sometimes you.
Sometimes you gotta smoke, for real. Sometimes you gotta chain smoke, man.
me when Netanyahu tells me slide for nothing. Like what I'm talking, like the Matt McConaughey when he's like, it's from like I think True Detective or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some show. I think that's the name of it. And it's him just like in a car. He's like, he's like that's.
Yeah, no. When Netanyahu rings my phone, I gotta answer, man.
When Schmirk hits me up and tells me that that I have to slide for nothing. That's how I'm fucking riding on the E-way off the meds. It's crazy. No, that's gonna be my face when I get my sentence for sliding for nothing. Be after I slide for nothing, I get my charges.
Oh my god.
Your bail is set at $50,000.
No, you're sentenced to life in prison with no parole.
Your
opportunity
Your
for
next
bail.
hearing is in 1 month.
No, for real. You're a flight risk.
Yeah. You have an ankle monitor. You're like, oh. See, you got to put the ankle monitor on like the local cat. See, people like crackheads will try putting it on the squirrel. The squirrels, like, they move too fast and too erratically. They're gonna be like, why is this fucker just standing in a road somewhere? You know what I mean? Like, why is he in like 13th Street in the middle of the road? Like, the fuck is he doing?
What the fuck is up with this guy?
You got to put it on the cat because the cats walk between houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just, it looks like you're just kind of like chilling in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you're on a fucking ship straight to fucking Barbados. Okay, straight to Barbados. And then from there, you're going to an unknown location where you will never be found by the U.S. ever again.
I feel like you've put a little bit too much thought into creating an escape plan if you have to slide for nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, we aren't talking about anything right now. We really aren't talking about anything. We also never had this conversation.
We're kind of just like, you know what I mean? I don't even remember what we were talking about.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's like the end of the episode, right? Like we gotta.
Yeah.
I think
Actually, I gotta delete this shit real quick.
for real.
Wipe my hard drive. Wipe my phone. Wipe my. I'm like, Alexa, initiate Plan 13Z.
Yeah, I mean, y'all can't tell from the camera frame, but there's like a rug on the floor. Actually, I don't know if they can tell, but there's a rug on the center of the floor, right? Underneath that rug, a safe. Just saying. You can imagine what's in there. Could be passports. Who knows? Could be an AK-47. Could be an M60 for all you know. You don't even know the size of this just cut out. It's beautiful, you know?
So I have a confession to make. I'm John Kiriakos' son.
That's a good way to segue.
At any moment, I have to be ready to move. That dude, I've only watched a little bit I've basically watched shorts, if you will, short content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've partaken in the shorts. But, I've got like a full video open, like a fucking 2-hour podcast or interview with him, whatever, open on my phone that I got. But the shit that I've heard so far, for one, like, he doesn't strike me as a bullshitter. Like, I think bro has straight up murdered somebody, and he's just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, for
he
real.
told his therapist, he went to, the fucking communion, like, threw some shit over his shoulder. He's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was ready for his next stop.
No, for real. He did his sentence on his head, bro. Backwards. That shit was light work. No, actually, he went to, I think he went to federal prison for whistleblowing on the advanced interrogation techniques.
Oh, yeah, I actually remember. Yeah.
That's the guy. And it's crazy because, like, I don't know if he recently got released, and that's why we're seeing so many clips of him blow up on the internet. But he'll tell the craziest story. He'll be like,
We'll see.
that would be lovely.
We're recording now. That shit's plugged in.
Is my
Some shit, yeah.
nice.
I think so. And then if I look at the receiver, it'll show me. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're live!
Oh my God.
And I'll just keep checking.
The ultimate lock-in.
I gotta learn how to, like, charge my fucking phone.
See, that's why you're in tech, because y'all should see the
The
rig.
solutions.
No, for real.
The real world solution, bro. So we were talking about John Kiriakos.
Yeah, I forgot where I was going with it.
I think we were talking about, like, the last thing I remember is I was saying, I think John Kiriakos is, like, bro's, like, for real. Like, bro's.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
he's for
bro's
real.
Killed.
I mean, he allegedly says that he's never killed anybody, but hey,
Maybe not. Maybe he didn't. Who knows?
who knows, man?
Who
Mr.
knows?
CIA guy.
He seems to know quite a bit.
No, for real. But
all I gotta
also, I think I did say this, but he is the guy who he was a whistleblower for
Whistle blew.
the whistle blew. He was blowing. You know what I'm
He
saying?
whistle blew the feds.
No, for real. For the advanced.
Ballsy move, by the way. And also that reminds me, I was thinking this before. I hope bro doesn't shoot himself in the back of the head 2 times.
Or fall out of a 7-story window that doesn't open.
Yeah, he was leaning against, the unbreakable bulletproof glass, and it just happened to give out,
Mm-hmm.
and he fell 32 stories.
It's crazy, man.
But it happens in
Yeah.
Russia quite a bit.
Yeah, actually.
If
And
you're friends with Putin, especially.
Happens sometimes in China as well. Like
Yeah. I like really test the integrity. That's the funny thing too. It's like, some shit that takes like. But yeah, no fucking clavicular really. You take steroids,
meth maxes.
meth maxes,
Just to get
just to look like
brutally frame mugged
the
by an
average
ASU.
like. Oh, sorry.
Dude, he just meth maxes to get brutally frame mugged by a ASU. I forget Giga Chad. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
he does all that just to look like the average like high school soccer player.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to get frame mugged while jester gooning.
Don't jester gooning in public. But so we had a little intermission. It was you know, it wasn't. We got incelled basically for
We
making a
did.
video.
It's crazy.
You know, involuntary celibate on making that podcast because we just got cut off because I don't know how to charge your phone. I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? I wake up and I plug that shit in before I go to bed. But I remembered this absolute stud that I worked with. His name was Bradford. His name was Bradford Smith. I can drop his
Smith.
whole name because try to
Government
find
name.
him.
No,
Try
for
to
real.
fucking find Brad Smith.
He's probably dead by now. But we'll get into
Why you
that.
wishing ill on my boy like that?
Nah, you're right.
Why are you
My
wishing ill
fault,
on my
gang.
fucking big homie? So Bradford was a specimen, a unit, if you will. He stood like maybe like 6'3", 6'4", somewhere around there. He would say 6'4". I don't know. I didn't measure the guy. But he was probably like 400 pounds. And I'm not exaggerating anything. He was like 6'3", 6'4". Big. Like I'm
Chunky.
saying, if there was a hallway, he had to go. There wasn't no going by each other. It was Bradford had to go. And Bradford had a couple of habits, man. He liked to road rage a little bit. He not like too crazy. Like it was kind of like Ned Flanders type road rage. Like it'd be like "Oh, come on, you know what I mean? Like that kind of
Yeah.
like, you know, like some very like PG-13 ass road rage. But he would eat ding dongs every morning with like a like Diet Pepsi, ding dongs right from the gas station because I'd have my little Rain Energy, delicious by the way, sponsor us. So he'd take these ding dongs, and Bradford didn't know how to chew. That's something about Bradford. He really didn't know how to chew. Bradford would put the ding dong in his mouth. Okay.
Just a crazy sentence, you know what I'm saying?
Early, it's 7:30 in the morning. Bradford is slamming the ding dong into his mouth. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm sitting next to Bradford. He doesn't know how to chew. So he's taking this ding dong, and I shit you not, he would just do his mouth up and down in his tongue like Jabba the Hutt. Did you see Star Wars? You know
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt? Dude, he would literally. And he would just do that, and it's like he wasn't chewing. He would put the ding dong in the middle of his mouth and just open his mouth and like gum it, like slap, basically tongue slap it. Made the most noise out of it. Like it was so obscene. I thought about murdering Bradford. There was a few times I wanted to shoot him. I tried recording it a few times, but my phone wasn't that good. See, if I had these microphones, I could have like, you know, hit one in Brad's butt crack. Because that's something too. Bradford, bro. He would bend over and about this much ass crack would come out. I thought about we had those like foam guns for spraying crack. I thought about spraying his ass crack a few times because that shit, it's so sticky. I don't know if you ever got that shit on your hands, but bro,
Yeah.
as soon as you get that, like, you know that orange spray foam? As soon as that shit gets on your hands, it like binds. It is
Yeah.
the stickiest shit ever. You actually have to use some like fucking like, I think it's like polyurethane remover or some shit like that. But you have to use like some kind of like chemical to remove that shit. It gets stuck to you. If you get it on clothes, the clothes are ruined. And bro, a couple times I thought about sealing his ass crack up with that shit. Right? He'd be hitting his booty with the fucking acetone for like a week trying to get that shit unstuck, bro.
You know what's funny? When you first asked me, have I ever got that stuff on my hands? I thought you were talking about like booty juice. You know what I'm saying? Bradford's booty
Wet.
juice.
Yo.
Wet, hot booty juice. You know what I'm saying?
Bradford kind of looked like Peter Griffin, but like bigger. Okay, and Bradford, so he would eat ding dongs, bro. And one thing was like, he liked to talk and shit, but he would piss me off sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was kind of like a fake nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he was very like passive aggressive. Like he would never like say anything like straight on. You know what I mean? He was very passive aggressive. And so I remember sometimes he would just piss me off. So I wouldn't talk. I'd be on my phone applying other jobs like a motherfucker because this job was like a dead end job, like the most dead end job you could have. I'm applying to jobs like a motherfucker, right? And Bradford would be trying to talk to me, and I'd be like, yeah, like, you know when you're just like, you're like,
Right, yeah.
And so I'm just like hitting him with all kind of and yeah, and
That's crazy.
you know, like sometimes even just straight up ignoring him. Like he would talk, and I would just let the silence ride. Like I'm the type of motherfucker, I'm cool with letting the silence ride. It's no biggie to me.
I mean, the silence should speak sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, yo, please shut up. Nobody asked. That's
It's
crazy.
like, Bradford, there's a reason I haven't responded. You know what I'm saying? And so, dude, Bradford, I'm not even kidding. He'd be like, on the wheel. He'd be like, you got. And he would start like moving and all kinds of shit. And he'd be like that's. And he would start genuinely tweaking. Like he was meth maxing. Like he literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he took Adolf Hitler levels of meth. You know what I'm saying? Like he like would start tweaking. And it was mad funny. I would start like giggling to myself and shit because I could tell I was like fucking like big time. So I couldn't talk
Well,
to
actually,
him.
you know, he was meth maxing. I think you were just jealous of his eye lobe composition. You know what I mean? I think he was frame walking you every morning.
Dude, Bradford's neck hung down like this.
No, because the funny part is he showed me pictures before, so.
Did I send you a picture of his ass crack that I got?
bro got the build of like Paul Blart. You know what I mean? Like,
bro,
oh
don't
my
even
God.
disrespect Paul Blart.
No,
like that.
facts. My
Dude.
600-pound life level.
Like
that,
he looks like
like
that.
lard.
Like when I say 400 pounds, there is no cap. Like he is like, if he's not 400 pounds, he is 370 to 380 to 390. You know what I'm saying? 370 at the least.
He's 230 pounds and 6'3".
Bro, dude, I'm not even kidding you. His ass would, he couldn't go up the, you know, like when you pull down the attic stairs to go up, he couldn't go up those because he had snapped a couple of those bitches. They buckled under him. And I remember one time I was like, dude, I remember one time he was like, there was like some super reinforced ones. He went up those. But I remember one time he was like, he was going up and he's like, oh, spot me. He's like, in case I go. It's like, dude, spot you. Dude, do you know Mario 64, like N64? Those big black guys that would fall, they'd be like,
Yeah.
like that's, I'd be like, ah! I'd have to like jump out of the way and shit. Ain't no way, Bradford, there ain't a damn thing I'm spotting you on. Like if Bradford goes down, the house is going down. He's falling through the floor. And
No, for real.
yeah, one thing was, so this dude loved fiberglass. Not fiberglass, I'm sorry. Asbestos. He would find asbestos in a house, start touching it. You're not supposed to do that, by the way. Not supposed to do that.
Don't ever do that.
In a
bro.
customer's home. Like, no retard.
But also just in general, man. Like,
don't do that at all.
asbestos,
Like,
for
bro.
real, man.
And he'd be like, oh, I've been touching it for years. I'm fine. This dude, when I first started working there, I thought he was sick, right? I'm like, you know, he's got a little cold. The cold never went away. He always had that, like, like he had one of, you know, and he'd cough. And it was like one of those coughs, he'd be like trying to get phlegm up and nothing would come up. You know, like one of those
Yeah.
ones. And so I'm like,
Bro had the Arthur Morgan cough. You know what I mean? He's sitting there like.
yeah, it was like like black lung over here.
And didn't like one of the customers one time ask if he was okay as well?
Yeah, so that's what I'm getting to. So
Bro, you're edging me right now.
I'm edging you, bro.
You're
You're
edging me,
like,
dude.
Kevin, what about that time? So he would cough like a motherfucker, right? And he, I think from touching asbestos and all kinds of shit, you're not supposed to touch and inhaling it because he was a dumbass, right?
Mm-hmm.
He would go up in these attics sometimes, and you know it's hot as shit in the attic, and he would start coughing, and then he would start gagging. He would be coughing and coughing, and then he would like gag, like he'd be like, and then he'd be like, so I'm downstairs, I'm like walking around these people's house checking for drafts, and I hear him, he's like, and they're like, oh my God, is he okay? And I'm hearing, and I'm around the corner and I'm pinching my nose to stop them from hearing me laugh. I'm like, I'm like holding this laugh in, and they're like, "Oh my God, is he okay? Like, should we go check on him?" I'm like, "He'll be okay."
Are we gonna have to call the ambulance? You're like,
Dude.
nah, yeah, you're walking off.
He does this shit 2 times a week. He's fine. And I remember one time, dude, he did it, and he came, and he was like, I almost threw up there. He's like, I almost threw up in there. He's like, if I throw up, I'm going home.
Yo, bro should have gone home 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, honestly, bro should have laid off the asbestos. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we on?
Stop touching asbestos. And his ass would be like, oh, he's like, I only got to work 1 more year and I'm retiring. It's like, you only got a couple more left, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's only got a couple more left. And he loved to gamble. He loved playing cards. He lived for the casino. And he hated working. Like, if we could be done, we started at 7. If we could be done for 10, this dude would be so fucking giddy to get into his car. And I'd be mad as fuck because I wasn't getting any hours.
Mm-hmm.
This dude would be so giddy. Like, because there were gas leaks where we couldn't do it, and then there were some that weren't bad. There were situations where we could do it, and he would just be like, nah. And then we'd just leave, and I'd be like, oh my God. Bradford was so afraid of motion.
No, for real. That's why I threw it all away gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which honestly kind of base. It's the only base thing about Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
We're now sponsored by DraftKings, by the way.
For
Link in
real.
the no.
For real. Rocket. Money Rocket. The only thing DraftKings is good for is the free fucking like rockets shit to try to get casino spins. Play for free.
Mm-hmm.
I've literally gone from no money, free spins up to $15
Mm.
because I fuck around with roulette, blackjack, If you play both of those,
The fuck was that? Bro, did we
oh,
just-
Duolingo on Alex's phone.
Oh.
Look at this female learning languages. But yeah, so that's Bradford.
Mhm.
I just felt like I need to discuss Bradford because Bradford is a legend. Like he's a legend of sorts. He
No.
won't be around for much longer if he's still here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If he's still here, man.
And it became a pastime of mine to just piss off Bradford. Like it literally like made my fucking day to just piss off Brad.
Favorite hobby.
And I never feel bad for this because he would get commission if he like sold shit,
Mhm.
like sold certain shit, and he'd get a commission. And I remember he was like, "Oh, if you help me like, you know, like take the measurements because you had to take measurements and stuff." So he was like, "Oh, I'll give you commission." And I was like, in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, okay, buddy." Like he's like, "I'll give you some of it," and I'm like, "Yeah, like fucking $20." And like this one dude before me had apparently like helped him a lot and made this dude like a shit ton of money in commission. And then he literally gave him like $20, and the dude like cursed him the fuck out and like just like got up in his face.
Listen, Bradford can't play like that, man.
No,
One more-
Bradford can't because Bradford, he was big for nothing. Like he
That's
was
what I'm saying, like,
defenseless.
one more cortisol spike. You know what I'm saying? And man, that meth maxing, he might
Yo,
do
for
too
real.
much, man.
For real, bro.
Heart might give out.
Yeah, Bradford was a different beast.
Same animal, but a different beast, as Kobe once
Mm.
said.
Yeah.
Legendary King Goat,
King
Bradford.
And that same shithole company. That's where I almost had to beat this dude up. I almost had to beat this dude up for smoking cigarettes in the van, bro.
Bro, cigs.
He had a fucking vape and he had cigs. And this dude started smoking a cig in the van. I'm like, yo, can you hit the, like, I think I said some shit to him like, you know, I'm like, can you know, hit the vape instead of smoking a cig in the car?
Mhm.
This dude says some shit like, he's like, roll your window down. My window's already down. So I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, that's some bullshit. I'm like, my window's down right now. I'm like, you want to say some shit like that? This dude calls me a BAN. Yeah, like off the rip. He says some shit like, oh, you know, bitch ass N-word, right?
Mhm.
He goes, oh, if you want to do something, I can pull over. I go, pull over right the fuck now. And this dude, and also too, I was heated as fuck, and I was about to swing on him. Like I didn't give a fuck that he was driving. I'm about to swing on him, and this dude switched up immediately. He's like, oh, don't swing on me, don't swing on me, because he realized I'm about to literally punch him in his shit. And I actually wasn't gonna punch him. Actually, to tell you the truth, what I was gonna do is I was gonna start elbowing the fucking shit out of him. Like I was gonna start hitting him with these elbows, and then get on top of him and just start 12-6 him from the top of his head. Because it's like you're in a seatbelt, there's nowhere for you to go. I
Yeah.
popped my seatbelt off. That's why he got scared, because I popped my seatbelt off. And I was about to literally climb on top of him and start elbowing the shit out of his face. And then he shit his pants. And then he didn't pull over. I'm like, and I'm talking shit. I'm like, pull over and I'm gonna fuck you up. And this dude tried to be like, and then he tried to like regain ground, you know, because he pussied the fuck out. Like he could have pulled over and he didn't. He even went on an exit, didn't pull over. He went on an exit, right? And he's like, oh, what'd you say? I'm like, you heard me, bitch. I'm like, pull the fuck over. And I'm ready to fuck this dude up. Glenn, if you're watching this, you're a bitch ass motherfucker. You pussy. You didn't want to catch the fade. See, he was used to talking crazy to like little white boys. He didn't know that I was going to fuck his ass up. He was an old, like fat, stubby neck motherfucker who would eat fucking McDonald's and smoke cigarettes every day. It's like, my man, I was going to break your fucking face. Like, I got so mad, I was going to rearrange his fucking face with elbows. I was about to start throwing, because it was also, I got to say, it's a van, and it's a big van. So it's one of those vans that like you can almost stand up in it.
Yeah.
So it's like I was gonna get up on him and start fucking kneeing him, elbowing him. Like I was about to start going crazy. And he did not pull over. And then too, when he tried to be like, oh, what'd you say? I'm like, I said, pull the fuck over. I'm gonna fuck you up. He pussied the fuck out and called the office and goes, oh, I can't work with this guy. He's threatening to fight me. I'm like, what a fucking pussy. Like you called me a BAN. That's fighting words.
I was about to
like that
say,
is fighting words, bro.
bro.
You don't say that shit. There's
the
you don't,
big three calling somebody a bitch ass nigga. That's crazy.
That's fighting words.
bro. Because
Like that's some shit. Like you call me. There's no going back from that.
that transcends language. You know what I mean? Because the context doesn't. Sorry, because this is so much disrespect. I'm just like, my mind is fucking.
He was about to get kicked in his chest. Like he was there. You just got kicked in your chest, cracker. Like,
And that's the crazy part, because if you're calling a white motherfucker a bitch ass nigga, that means you already, you know what I mean? You're throwing disrespected.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
One,
it's
it's
like-
one thing, you know what I mean? Josh around being like, yo, shut up, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But no friends talk like that, by the way. That's still insane work.
yeah.
But then to say the big three and then not stand on anything?
No, he didn't stand on any kind of business too, because he didn't think I was gonna say to pull over. And bro, I was and like, because he read the room. I had my seatbelt unbuckled, and actually I forgot I was standing over him by this point. I had my seatbelt up, but I was standing up. You know, I'm ready. Like this is, you know, I'm like, as soon as he pulled over, like he's not getting his chance to get his seatbelt off. I'm popping off on you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And shit would have gone left for him. That's all I gotta say. Like Glenn would have gotten his fucking face rearranged. He would have had to call himself an ambulance on the side of the highway. But
He has
yeah,
no-
and that pussy drove all the way back to the office and got a different dude to work with after starting that shit because he was a little fucking pussy.
That's crazy. He had
Yeah.
no cardjitsu. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
bro,
Your brother
oh.
had no ground game.
And dude, that's the thing. I had it up on him and he didn't know what to do. That's the thing. Like he didn't
Yeah.
think, you know, it's like, bro, I was so ready to pop off on him too. Because when he was going off on the exit too, I'm like, you know, I'm like thinking he's pulling over and I got up on him.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't about no business. Which most people, if you talk a lot of shit, you're not about it.
True.
Like when they say the silent ones are the ones you got to watch out for, that's actually true. Like the person that's talking all that, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, oh, I'm gonna do this. That's the person who's gonna talk all that shit and get hit with a jab and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, chill, yo, chill.
get hit with the fucking jab and get dropped and shit, and then be like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it's like the ones that just get to working, that's the ones you got to watch out for.
No, for real. That's also just like, man, at a certain point, I know, well, not everybody, because, you know, we got some bitch ass niggas you watching right now. But yeah, you.
I'm talking to you,
Yeah, I'm talking to
motherfucker.
you.
I want this podcast to blow up just so Glenn can see. I remember I was listening to Joey Diaz real quick, and he was talking about how he fought a coworker, and he was like, that fucking pussy ass bitch. And I was like, that is like exactly how I feel about this dude. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't fuck with this dude so much. If I saw his ass out in public, I'd be like, what's up with it? You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, you want to talk all tough when we're on a job? What now? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we're in the streets now. Like, what's up? Actually, one time I saw that company's van go by, and I was looking to see if it was him too. Because it's like, ooh,
Well, the crazy part is, it was just over nothing. Like, if you're gonna smoke cigarettes,
like bro, pull the fuck over and smoke a cigarette. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
we're in no rush. You know, we both getting paid right now. You know,
Yeah.
we can dilly dally.
like for real, it's
You
like,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
like you can smoke a cigarette outside a gas station. You can smoke a cigarette here, there.
you
It's
get
like,
the vape, like you said, like you
like you have a
suggested.
literal fucking vape. It's like hit the vape, but it's like, you think I'm just sitting here smelling your fucking cigarette smoke? Oh.
No.
It's like, let me light up my joint. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, let me spark up the joint at 7 in the morning. How about that?
Except at least a joint doesn't give you fucking secondhand cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And smell like you get a headache from sitting around a fucking stinky ass cigarette. And it's like I don't want to smell like a bum ass cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, bum is smoking Newports. You know what I'm saying? The stinkiest cigarette. It's like you fucking bum. You're not smoking a Newport in the fucking van.
Oh.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but that was a dead end ass company.
I know a lot about calibration. You know what I mean?
No, that was the fucking energy auditor job where I would go to people's houses. No, I didn't really have any problems with anybody at the calibration job besides the owner who was a BAC. But that dude was like, oh my god, I hated working with that guy. That guy would ask for your opinion on something and then be like, I disagree. And this is the guy whose genius idea was to have a burger shop attached to the calibration place. Like buy a building or a house and have like half calibration, half burger shop. And it's like, yeah, you know, I want to go get my oil changed and, you know, I
Yeah.
can get some hot dogs while I'm there.
No facts.
It's like, hey, I just
like-
finished that oil change. 3 hot dogs?
I want a taste of like lithium battery in my hamburger.
Yeah, exactly. Like for real. Well, I want like lead in my food.
True.
You know, because like when the shit comes from a factory and you calibrate it in house, and it's like literally got like fucking lead on it from metal shavings and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I've heard it's like something like peptides. You know what I mean? Where it's just like it's supposed to strengthen your nervous system or something
really
like
good
that.
for you.
Really good for your long-term
But
health.
it's like, you know, stuff that's in factories and food goes hand in hand. Like I want
Yeah.
my food to come straight from a factory
Yeah, no, for real.
where they like do like metalworking or plastic work or, you know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even stuff with lead, like, you know, bullet making and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Or just pure burning oil
Mm-hmm.
for no reason, you know.
For real. It's like, yeah, dude, I want to eat out of a place like that.
Which actually the crazier part is, you know, I mean, we live in Connecticut. We're doxing ourselves, but no, we live in Connecticut. We make like fucking military shit. You know what I mean? So the lead point is like,
We make guns, bullets. Well, guns aren't going to have lead as much. Although, really, here's the thing. Every metal has lead. Like, that's the thing. People think, like, oh, you have to work at the lead factory. No. It's like just shaving metal. It has a small concentration of lead. That shit goes in the air. You inhale it. Lead exposure. Bing, 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 bing. Neuron firing for you, my buddy. But, you know, so it's like you could just, like, work around metal shaving. Not, like, direct lead. It could be steel. It could be, you know, whatever. There's, you know, a small percentage of lead. If you're grinding that shit all day and inhaling it, lead exposure.
If you're eating hamburgers from your fucking burger shop that's right next to your factory.
And also, if it's in the air, and then it's in the same building,
Gosh.
it's like I don't want that.
Oh man, there's no exhaust fan either in the kitchen. Just like
Yeah, like that's just a terrible ass idea. And I remember he was like dead. Like when he was saying it to me, I was like waiting for him to be like, I'm just fucking with you. You know what I mean? Like I'm waiting for. I'm like, I'm just fucking with you. And he's being dead serious. I'm like.
You're waiting for the like, you got me.
Yeah, dude, it was like talking to Elon Musk. He's like, yeah, so we're gonna have a burger shack with a calibration factor. It's gonna be
Why don't we shoot it in space?
burgers. It's gonna be totally hilarious. It's just like really funny. Like
company's so back.
like what you see, it's like people come and they get things calibrated and then they get hungry and they want to get some burgers. They just get some burgers here because it's delicious.
Bro, the fucking Elon Musk impression is insane. That's actually, bro, Elon's in the room. Bro, you got the neuro link? That's
well,
crazy.
I had to take over. I heard that there was a podcast going on here, so I had to come in here. And, I wanted to talk to you guys. Is Joe Rogan here with a blunt? They don't have effect on me.
I just wish that we would bring back comedy.
Just like we're making comedy illegal. It's like we need to make comedy like funny again. It's like bro's trying to kiss his own ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like bro's his own boss. He's trying to get a raise so fucking hard. He like says some shit. It's like
like how do you laugh to yourself? You know what I mean? Like,
unnaturally as well, bro.
Unnaturally too.
It's like sometimes you'll say some funny shit and then you end up cracking up. Like him, it's like a pity laugh for yourself. Like how do you?
Yeah, it's like he forgot something. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, I have to laugh now. Oh, you know what I mean? Like,
it registers, dude. Registers in his dome. But oh my god.
His fucking lizard dome.
Lizard dome.
He's a lizard man.
You know, dude. Actually, while we're on the topic of fighting, almost having to fade a coworker.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, put your hands up. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm like, yeah. It's like how Adam 22 has that podcast where they do it with like a porn star, and then at the end they fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, it's like we have somebody on, then we just fight them. You know what I'm
that
saying?
would honestly be. We could do that.
It's a good idea.
Happen.
I'm like, so Aaron the plumber, I'm like, tell me about where you were born. Okay, it's time for a word from our sponsor. Then I'm like,
and then like just don't give them any heads up either.
No.
None of the guests know.
Mm.
You know, just because we're also small, so we just invite them on. They're like the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like cute. Like we have a little logo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like we just like chatting it up.
Yeah, we're like,
Nice guys.
like
And they
whimsical.
just stomp from the
No, for real. Like, bro, we're just like fun-loving guys who just talk about like random things. We just like to make crack jokes. We like to make comedy legal. You know?
We need to make comedy legal again. You know, it's like
And then when our guests come in, just fucking jump them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Like not even just.
it's like let him get up.
No,
We're not
for
letting
real.
him get up either.
We don't even ask interview questions. We just like come on in. It's nice to meet you. You know what I mean?
You're like, hey, sit right here. I'm like, sit right here, man. I'm like, you can sit right here. Like in the Eric Andre show when they kick Flava Flav in the fucking face. Hannibal Buress has to fucking head kick him real quick. Like that would be us.
No, for real.
We're just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get you. You want a drink? Like they're right over there. It's fucking sneak somebody, but with a head kick. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck a punch. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Bro, that'd be devious work.
get your ass distracted. Like he's trying to pass you the joint. Hit a spin it. Yeah. Like, oh my god, that'd be devious.
Oh man.
It's the kind of shit I'm setting up.
What were you saying? You were saying something about speaking about fighting.
So one story I was thinking about, it's kind of like a funny fighting story, because like I feel like a lot of times it's like fight stories or like, we were actually talking about this before, how it's like you can tell, like, I was talking about Joey Diaz's podcast and how I listen to some of the shit he says and I'm like, that's true. Like, I'm like I've lived a crazy life and I'm like, what bro's saying is true. And then people in the comments are like, they're like, oh, he makes up all these stories. And it's like, just because you live a boring ass life and you can't imagine the shit being real doesn't mean that it's not actually real.
No, for real.
And with fight stories, like I feel like a lot of times it's like somebody's like, yeah, I like knocked out 5 guys, and then, like yeah, one came at me, boom, I knocked him out. Then 3 more came, I knocked them all out. 10
like,
guys jumped on me, I went like this, Rah!
And like before they even attacked me, like I told them, listen, you don't want this. You're gonna regret this.
Lay one finger on me, and you're all gonna be taking a nap.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it comes off as that. So this is like a funny fight story from when I was like 12 years old. And it's like, you know, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm so fucking tough. So when I was younger, I had a habit of like having favorite t-shirts. Like I just had one t-shirt, it was like my favorite t-shirt because I wasn't styling. But I would have that one shirt, you know, I like the design, I like the fit. It's just like it was like my vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a school dance like Saturday night. I pull up in my vibe shirt, right? It's just like brown. It's actually pretty fugly, right? Looking back. But
Like, damn, no motion. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
no motion, absolutely no motion. But for me, it was doing something, right? In my mind. I gotta make sure we're still recording.
Shit, twin. Everything got
Yes,
motion when you're wearing it. Come on now.
Facts. True. So, okay.
You know, I get when I get the
Bow, wow,
matcha. Oh, matcha.
But so I'm wearing my favorite shit, right? I feel like I'm pimping, right? Like it would be like the equivalent of like I got my tuxedo on. Okay. I feel like I'm pimping. There's glow sticks. The party is popping, right? This one kid who I like loosely know, like I don't know him that well. I just, he's friends with some of my friends, like, but I'm not like, I've never directly really chatted with him too much.
Yeah.
So
we call him an associate.
Not even, like, he's just a dude that it's a small enough school. There were so few people that it's like you knew everybody that I hadn't like talked to him directly. Like we weren't buddy.
Yeah.
He is stepping on some glow sticks. He's touching the shit. And I'm like, oh, that's toxic. Right? Like, I'm like, oh, that's it. So I'm like, near, so I'm like, hey, I'm like, you should probably wash your hands. I'm like, that shit's toxic. This kid takes this fucking glow stick and rubs it all over, and for effect. So like, we're here and you're like, hey, that's toxic, right?
That's
this
toxic.
kid's like this. He's like, I see him look at my shirt, right? And then like a nanos, I'm like, oh, hell no. This kid literally and takes the shit and rubs the glow stick like he has the broken glow stick. He's like pouring it like all on my shit and then rubs it in, right? And he's like, he's like this. He's laughing, right? So the next thing, like I immediately am like, oh, he pushed the boundary. Boom! I just hit him, right? I wasn't like, it's not like I was Mike Tyson. Like I hadn't had like real boxing training or anything.
Yeah.
But I just popped him right in the shit. I hit him with a clean right.
You
It was
kicked
a
him in the
straight.
chest.
It was just a straight too. It wasn't anything special. It was a straight. I hit him. His ass just goes down like a sack of potatoes, and he's like that, and he's just fucking staring at the sky. And I'm thinking like fucking like there's this movie actually, Ender's Games, and this kid like knocks out this bully in self-defense. The dude like hits his head on a thing, and he's like that. Like he falls back and hits his head on the thing, and he's like staring at this, and he's like brain dead. He's like a vegetable or some shit.
Yeah.
Like he's not even paralyzed. He's just like, he's just a vegetable. So when I didn't really know that I knocked him out. I thought I hit him and he fell back and hit his head. Yeah. Because he's like, dude, he was motionless. And also, I mean, like I'm 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I knocked him the fuck out. Like I just hit him and he went down. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I thought I like killed this kid. Like I thought like, okay, like I'm like, oh shit, I either broke his neck and killed him or he's like paralyzed.
Yeah.
Either way, I just like, irreversible damage. So I run in the bathroom and I'm crying like a pussy, right? Like I'm in a stall and I'm like, because also too, when you don't want to fight and then you get into a fight, it's like an emotional feeling.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, and I remember like some girl came in, she's like, oh, you okay? Like, yada yada. A teacher comes in and this girl's like, oh, Evan wants to fight you. I'm like, you can come get it. No. But so like, and I'm thinking like I'm all in trouble. And the fucking teacher's like, no, bro, you just gotta go home. And that was it. Like I'm thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be all in trouble at school and everything.
No, for real.
But so the kid like woke up. But I remember though what happened was apparently he tried getting up and he like couldn't get up. He like fell back down or some shit and started like crying.
Bro got his whole equilibrium knocked up.
Yeah, he probably tried standing too soon and yeah.
You sleeping?
And then years later, many years later, this kid tried commenting on a Instagram post talking shit, and it's like, brother, it's like, didn't I knock you the fuck out? Like, are you really gonna try to talk shit? It's like, come on now, like. That's
actually a peak story to tell though. The reason why, like the other one, oh man, the one where at the park, you ran up to somebody. And an action happened.
In GTRP?
In GTRP.
Are you saying Jadius? Okay, that is a really all right. So, little backstory, right? My freshman year of high school, I'm best friends with this kid named Zach. Zach lost his mom to cancer when he was in like elementary school or middle school. in middle school he gets cancer and he gets bullied by like his whole friend group. They're just bullying him. It's like this kid's like dying of cancer, and these kids just bully him. So I find that out like through this, and I'm like, wow, like those kids are pieces of shit, right? Like what bums.
Degenerates.
So years later, like I'm like, I don't like that kid Jad when I was in that school. I transfer schools, yada yada. My friend is dating this one girl. This kid Jad is like commenting on her shit on Instagram, and then like, I think I like responded to him or some shit. This kid puts in his Instagram bio, "Fight me, Kevin." So I see this kid walking around my town. So originally we're walking around with like a group. We see him with like a group of girls because he had a harem actually. That's why I hated him. He had a harem. No.
Yeah.
He was in a
actually
polycule.
really.
He was in a
tricked
polycule
y'all.
with twos.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a pretty cule.
A pretty cool man,
Like at least all of them got to be ugly.
bro.
But he's walking with a bunch of girls. And so at first when I see him, I'm like, yo, Jad, I'm like, you want me to fight you? And his ass goes across the street, and he got like the light, you know what I'm saying, the cross light, and it's a main street. So I'm not gonna chase this kid across the fucking street. And two, he like hightailed it out, but like we weren't even close. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's a little pussy boy anyway. So I'm like, whatever. Later on, we're chilling at a park. We see him walk by with this group of girls again. And I see him. And I'm like, record this. Record this. And no, here's the funniest part, right? I run over this kid. The kid who's recording doesn't know this kid doesn't know anything that's going on. There's a different group of people. Like, so I think it was like Asian kids, wasn't it? It was like the Chinese exchange students.
Yeah.
This dumbass Isaac runs over to the fucking Chinese kids. I go jogging ahead to this group of people. This dumbass goes towards the Chinese kids and it's like, you're going to the wrong people. And I'm like, he doesn't even know who the people are. I'm like, what? That's how dumb this kid was, right? So he like doesn't get a good video. Our other friend gets a video. Cody.
Yo, shout out
to Cody. The only thing is though, he had like a fucking Android and the microphone did not pick up the fucking okay, so I run over to this dude, right? And I go over to him and I go like this. And he goes, he like kind of like leans, and I was just doing like a little like slap. Like I wasn't even trying to like really bitch dude. At first I was really just trying to like fuck with him because it's like, oh, you want to talk shit? It's like, let me just little bro you, right? But so I go to like just hit him like this, and he leans forward. I'm like, oh, we got head movement. Boom! I slap him so fucking hard that it was so loud it rocked to me.
No,
like, the
that
noise
shit was ridiculous, and it wasn't even Cody's phone. That shit was just so loud that the audio
it's like
couldn't
a
pick it up.
gunshot. Like
That
when a
shit-
gunshot isn't picked up on camera.
Bro, I was shocked because I was there. You know what I'm saying? And I have to think about the distance.
Like
it was
a
probably
good,
good.
200 feet?
Yeah, a good like 2, maybe 300, maybe 6 or 7 anyways. But it was like a good 200 feet. So there's a field, there's a park, and then
There's
he's
like a playground, and you're on the other side of the playground. Like field over here, this is you, playground here, road going this way. They're on the road, so like
there was distance, man. That was like a football field. You know what I mean? Like in distance, I hear the loudest like. I'm not gonna clap into the microphone because I mean?
Oh my god.
But like, oh my god, I was like, damn, he knocked out because I barely see. I'm like looking over, I'm like, oh shit.
Knocked the sunglasses off his face.
I
He was
can
like
see
this.
that.
He's like. That's when you start somebody good when they start. Oh my god, I'm calling the police. Oh my god.
And he had that little twink cut, you know what I mean? Like the early,
he had the Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. He had the Bieber, 2014 Bieber.
He saw the whole flute, the flute.
Because he did have that, like, yeah.
Yo, that shit was peak, man.
And then, too, he tried saying something, too. Like, he tried saying some shit after he got bitched out. He's like, oh, really, dude?
yeah, really. Yeah.
It's like, really? It's like, that did just happen.
Yes, retard.
Yes, retard. And yeah. And then we got up out of there.
No, for real. It was just kind of funny because I'm surprised like no cops were called or anything like that.
Oh, I think they were. We just got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, but there would have been a description though. Oh, it was this guy, Kevin Denisi. Like they would have, you know what I mean? Like eventually, you know how the cops in that area be.
Have nothing to do.
Have nothing and fuck all. They're
It's
good. You sold a gram of weed, life in prison.
No, you smoked weed once. We're on you forever.
You're part of like the cartel. You know what I mean?
Even though like half their cops are like snorting cocaine.
Actually, crazy.
But yeah, no fucking. But that was a slap heard around the world. That was, and then I remember I posted that shit on Instagram. My brother was like, delete that shit. My older brother, he's like, delete that shit. I was like, yes, big bro. Deleted that shit immediately.
Like, apologies, big bro. No
But
apologies needed though. That shit had, because he had it coming. There was more to the story as well, because the reason I mentioned that is I believe one of his friends also messaged you talking shit.
Oh yeah,
He
and they were
talked
saying like racist shit too.
Yeah, they were saying
he talked
racist
shit.
shit.
Oh yeah. They had like a group chat. They were saying like racist shit too. So that was the thing. It's like they wanted to, you know, because I have a black dad. Can you not tell? But obviously. But
Yeah, he's black. What? We're
fuck you on. No, but so they were saying like racist shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like his friends are talking shit, like trying to be like some trolls, right?
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna show you trolling. I'm gonna respond with some real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that trolling, it's like that doesn't work when you're getting the shit slapped out of you. And then what's mad funny is right after I slapped the shit out of him, then I went back to those group chats and I'm like, oh, you mad now? I'm like, I slapped the shit out of your boy. It's like, what now? That trolling can't take that back.
Mad quiet too.
Mm-hmm.
Mad quiet.
Yeah, fat fucking dorks too.
Mhm.
And none of them went to Hoosie too, because I remember like, if any of them went there when I went back, I would have been on the ass, on the ass.
Bro, the Salisbury slapper. Okay.
The Salisbury slapper. But for real, bro, people got to watch out on my name, bro, when they're in the trenches of Connecticut. Bro, you come to my burbs,
dude.
we're gonna wet you up, gang. But yeah, fucking, that was well deserved though. And actually, you know, and here's some backstory though. What I forgot to say is, I remember the kid who got bullied through his cancer. I remember his older brother. I was talking to him one time, and I was like, yeah, like that kid Jad and all his friends. I'm like, they were mad. But Jad was like the leader. So that was the thing. He was like the leader of it. Like the other ones were just like the pussy like follower friends.
Mm-hmm.
So they just like went with it because he was doing it. Like, you know what I mean? They were pussies too. They were
Yeah,
little bitches.
they were like-
but he was the one who like initiated it and did like the worst.
Mhm.
Like they even like said shit like, oh, you should kill yourself. Like shit like that. Just like really ridiculous shit.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, what the fuck? Where was I going with that?
You were giving background. His
Oh,
older
okay. So
brother.
his older brother, though, I'm like, yeah, you know, and I remember his older brother is like, he's like, man, he's like, and his older brother's like 30 some, and he's like, man, if I could slap that kid, I would. Like and so,
Yo, man of the people.
for real, I like that, like planted a seed in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And
You got
boy,
inceptioned. You know what I mean? Like,
that dude lived vicariously through me.
no, for real. And yeah, that was just well deserved because I mean I remember you telling me the extent of it. Like, there was some details where even because Kevin would show me the screenshots and I'm like, you gotta jump these motherfuckers. Well,
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
They're talking crazy, by the way. Because the thing is like if you know Kevin's background and you know you're you're one of those people, one of those little fucking like little dudes, you know what I'm saying? He's a little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah, little guy, like
Little fella.
biting your ankles or something. Like that's the comparison. And then when the little chihuahua jumps up and like, you know, nicks your balls or whatever, now you're annoyed, now you're pissed off. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know, for real. But the crazy part is like making fun of a kid with cancer and his freaking mom. Yeah.
Like his mom died. Now you're
yeah,
making fun of him.
yeah.
And actually, so that reminds me. I remember one time, this kid that was friends with Jad. I'm sitting at a different table, and I hear this kid say some shit. He's like, "Oh, and what's funny is, his mom died of cancer, and then like a year later he got cancer." And I go up to this kid and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck did you just say?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing." And dude, I remember I shoved this kid like he was like sitting down at the cafeteria table, and I like shoved him mad hard into the thing, so it was like chest hit the table basically.
Yeah.
And I like shoved him into it a good 2 or 3 times because I was like so mad I wanted to like punch him. And I was shoving him trying to get his ass to fight and he wouldn't. But I kept shoving him into the shit and he was like, "Oh dude," he's like, "Ah." And he tried to like act like he wasn't and he tried to act like he wasn't talking about him and he's like, "Who else are you talking about?"
for real.
And he was one of the kids that was like a part of that group too. So it's like he's lucky it wasn't Kevin from like a year or 2 later, bro. He would have been,
For
he
real,
would've been picking-
crash to be Kevin. You know
he
what
would
I'm
have
saying?
been, he would have been fucking picking up pieces of his teeth and shit.
Oh,
Motherfuckers
man.
would be finding out what a head kick feels like. Or not, maybe you don't remember. What happened? He kicked me?
He did what?
Yeah.
You got kicked in your chest, nigga.
You got kicked in your face! But, yeah, man, it's like that. Kevin versus the forces of evil. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I bumped into such fucking abysmal bums.
No, for real. I mean, there's a lot in the northwest area of Connecticut. Just a lot of just absolute bums. Some of those edgy, like I mentioned earlier, like the 2012's Xbox lobbies. Except there's something called real life, and when you go outside, like there's consequences to your actions.
For
like
real.
like if you say something unhinged, somebody might actually swing on you.
And these are the type of dudes that never touch grass, but it's like the one time you do touch grass, I'm there because I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. It's like you'll see me anywhere and everywhere because I'm everywhere all at once. And that one time you touch grass, it could be your grandma's like, oh, I want you to come with me to help with the groceries. I'm gonna catch you at Stop and Shop, and you're gonna get beat up in front of your grandma. You're gonna, oh, my grandma's right there. I'm already pummeling you. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you're hearing, doof, 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 doof. And you're ah.
Granny tried to stop him. He beating up Granny, man. Like, yo,
I think I'm Granny.
Yeah.
You're like this.
Suplex,
You're on the
man.
ground. You're like, oh, my remote. You're on the ground and shit. You're like in and out of consciousness. You're like, oh. You're like bleary eyed. You look up. You see me, grandma above head, broken in half. Grandma's done for. I'm sorry.
Totally cooked, man.
The ambulance comes. They're like, there's nothing we can do.
Listen, Grandma talks some shit as well. Yeah, coming, man.
Grandma should stay in her fucking lane, bro. Don't get in the way. Actually, real quick, that reminds me of something that I was thinking about as a topic today. Is if you're a woman and you're watching this, how'd you make it this far? But
Real.
but for all women watching, like if your boyfriend is going to get into a fight, stay the fuck out of the way. Like I know these girls think that they like by standing in the way they're helping. It's like all you are helping is setting up your boyfriend to get sucker punched.
True.
It's like that's all they do. They get in the way, or the worst is like stand up. No, but, so like pretend you're fighting somebody and I'm your girlfriend. No, stop.
No, for real. Because
if I do this,
I'm sitting here like,
now this dude's swinging over here and I'm fucking holding back your arm, or I'm like this, or like you get in the way like this. Oh no.
And then my
and then
leg
the dude
trips
comes
or
around this
something,
way and
yeah.
punches. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
the girl gets hit too. That's what happens. The girls get hit, and then they fall to the ground. Then they're crying. It's like if your boyfriend is about to get into a fight, go look for a cop or a bouncer or a big dude.
or a gun.
or a blicky, if you got that blicky, or a can of pepper spray. But it's like, do not grab his arms. Do not get in the way, because it's like all you, and I've seen it happen multiple times, where the girls just literally set up their man to get sucker punched in the fucking face. And it's like, stay out of the way. It's like helping your boyfriend get knocked out is not fucking helping.
True.
It's like, stay out of the way. I mean, I had to tell my girlfriend this, because one time, actually, this was COVID, right? Peak COVID. Actually, no, it wasn't peak COVID. It was in the beginning, like the very early, like I don't even know if I guess the masks were out because this is when they had the arrows
Yeah.
on the thing. So we went like up an aisle the right way, and then we went back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we went up it and then we went backwards. There's nobody else in the aisle. There's this one guy, some random fucking white guy, fucking male Karen, right? He's like, oh, you're going the wrong way. But however, he said it in a mad rude way. And I'm like, yo, mind your fucking business. And this dude tried to like stop and turn around like he's going to do something. Like he tried to like, you know what I'm saying? He tried to stop and act tough. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck going. Because I'm like literally, because it's like, you were just rude as fuck for no reason. And it's like, mind your fucking business. Like, we're the only people in this aisle. It's like, go fuck yourself. And then he wants to stand around. It's like, if you're so worried about the 6 feet of space, get the fuck up from me.
Right.
But Alex stayed the fuck far away from me. Because I had told her in the past, it's like, I might pick somebody up and throw them on their head. Like, you don't know what I'm going to do. So it's like, don't be in like the vicinity to get hurt. Like, don't try to get between. It's like, if I'm catching an ass whooping, it's like, don't jump in.
No,
like, you know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
Like, don't get hit
Don't jump
too.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for real. It's like, don't jump me now. But it's like, for real, it's like, if your boyfriend is getting into a fight, get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Just get out of the way. It's like, or if you're big and strong, help. No, I'm kidding. If you're about 5'10", $160, you got a good left hook, right hook, get in the mid. No, I'm kidding. But like, you know what I'm saying? That is one thing. Like, girl, they think they're helping and they're not.
No.
It's like they get in the way, and then the guy's able to just punch right over the girl, and then the boyfriend gets hit.
Or she gets hit, and now
Or she gets hit.
now the whole circumstances are just fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause motherfucker swinging, hitting the girlfriend. It's like blick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like literally,
like
it's
blick.
like, because it's like, if I get beat up, that's one thing. My girlfriend gets hit, I gotta kill you. Like, I literally, like, I'm
Unfortunately,
crashing
man.
out to the extreme. I'm getting my concealed carry firearm, and I am unloading that shit upon you.
And unfortunately, I gotta go to jail for life. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, I will throw the blower in the judge's lap like Kendrick Lamar, say, bitch, I did that, because it's like, if you hit my girl, It's like, that's some shit. It's like, there are a couple things too. Stomping somebody on the head when they're on the ground. Somebody does that shit to me, I will hit you in the head with a brick.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You will be coming out of your grandma's house and a brick will hit you in the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? You want, like, you kick somebody, it's like, It's one thing to like hit somebody and they go down. I was like, leave somebody down when they're on the ground. Or, you know, you can get on top of somebody and start punching them, you know what I'm saying, if they're still trying to fight back. But it's like to just start kicking somebody in the head or stomping somebody in the
Yeah,
head.
like stomping, that's crazy.
It's like, all I got to say is if I got my blicky on me and somebody starts stomping me, I'm pulling out my gun and shooting you. Because that's where it's like all respect is lost. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You're trying to do some real damage. Break teeth, jaws, and shit like that.
Skull.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, also my brain, it's my moneymaker, bro. Fuck with this shit, I got to blow your brains out. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
The get back's got to be to the extreme. But yeah, don't stomp people in the head, bro. That's how you get shot. Real shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw that happen in real time on a video. It wasn't.
I was gonna say on real time, Kevin. Huh?
Shouldn't have stomped me in the head. But it was a video actually. It was this one dude from. It was like one of the OTF dudes. He's beating the shit out of this one dude on the ground. But then he kicks him in the head, right? Kicks him in the head. Then starts walking away. The dude pulls out a gun. And the guy who was whooping his ass tries running. Also a mistake. Like, as soon as you see somebody going for the gun, you got to jump on their ass because you are not going to outrun bullets. He tried running away, gets gunned down, like falls to the ground. Dude stands over him, blam, dead. It's like, you cannot kick somebody in the fucking head, bro. It's like, that's where, it's like, if I take a whooping, and it's just a whooping, whatever. You kick me in the head, now it's medieval combat. I'm trying to bludgeon your head. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finding whatever weapon.
Gouging eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm grabbing your balls and I'm ripping and tearing them off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's a plastic bag floating in the wind. I'm grabbing that shit, choking you. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit gets cartoonish. You know,
like,
that
oh my god, like that. It's like, shh, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit unless you want something bad to come back to you. It's like, do not do that shit.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. For real though.
Should we end it off on that note?
Yeah.